Caitlin Clark shutting it down once again at the Wnba. Record-breaking numbers, as we knew would happen. Caitlin Clark definitely put it down, man. She showed the star power that she has. She had the golf course, the electricity was there. It was lit.
Imagine this. Caitlin Clark just set a record so impressive, even legends like Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan would tip their hats. At the Wnba Pro-Am in Florida, something extraordinary unfolded, something that sent ripples across both basketball and golf worlds. While the WNBA has largely overlooked their brightest star for the past 2 years, the LPGA rolled out the red carpet. Clark received the full superstar treatment. Fans flooded Pelican Golf Club like it hadn't seen in years. But here's the kicker. Clark didn't just show up to play. She smashed a record, proving her appeal isn't limited to the court. It crosses sports entirely. The real question now, will the WNBA finally acknowledge just how much star power Caitlin Clark holds? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
The GOAT, Caitlin Clark, took her talents to the golf course just a couple days ago, and it was a great success. It was a major story that everyone was talking about. Everyone was tuned in.
Before we dive into her record-breaking moment, we need to look at how Clark got ready for this unforgettable day. What truly separates great athletes from legends isn't just talent, it's what they do when no one is watching. While fans were buzzing about how Clark might handle the golf spotlight after a basketball season riddled with injuries, she was quietly learning from the very best. Michael Jordan doesn't just welcome anyone to Grove 23, his private course, where deals are struck and legacies are built. And that's exactly where Clark was sharpening her game.
Look like Caitlin Clark has had a private meeting with none other than the GOAT himself, Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Grove 23 is tucked away in Hobe Sound, Florida, a private invitation-only golf haven that opened its doors in 2019. Michael Jordan designed it as a reflection of his relentless pursuit of perfection. The 18-hole course includes a main clubhouse, a top-tier learning center, and a practice range. And yes, they even deliver drinks via drone while you play. Every detail of the course mirrors Jordan's vision. Championship athletes and Nike executives often convene here, but behind closed doors, Clark was learning lessons that went far beyond golf. Jordan wasn't just refining her swing, he was teaching her how to build a lasting empire. Nike execs were present too, discussing player edition shoes and cross-promotional opportunities that could redefine her brand. The talks went deep, covering cross-sport marketing strategies and long-term legacy building. Jordan's message was clear: true stars aren't limited by a single sport. They create influence that transcends the game itself.
This is major for Caitlin Clark to be there with my MJ. This speaks volumes to her brand. It speaks volumes to where you want to be during the offseason. I know a lot of people are going to say Caitlin Clark should be training. She's with Michael Jordan.
Clark arrived decked out in head-to-toe Nike, proudly sporting her own CC logo. During interviews, saying she even teased her upcoming player edition Nike golf shoes. Still a work in progress. Every detail highlighted just how seriously she approaches building her brand beyond the basketball court. Jordan understood exactly what Clark was navigating, what it's like to carry a legacy bigger than the sport itself. Grove 23 offered the perfect private setting for these conversations, free from media scrutiny and public pressure. His invitation wasn't just about golf, it was an acknowledgement of Clark's potential to elevate sports visibility through authentic excellence.
Folks recognize GOATs. The biggest GOAT of them all. The greatest of all time to ever play a sport. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You know who's working out, who's training and prepping for their golf tournament, getting their golf swing right at Michael Jordan's private golf course? One Caitlin Clark.
The discussions at Grove 23 weren't focused on perfecting her golf game. They were about sharpening her business acumen. Jordan immediately recognized Clark's potential to transcend sports. He saw in her a rare mix of elite athleticism and genuine personality, the kind of combination that builds lasting star power. Even on the golf course, her competitive drive was unmistakable. Every swing reflected the same precision and focus that make her unstoppable on the basketball court. By stepping into a high-profile golf event, Clark sent a bigger message. She's still fully engaged, still building momentum, and remains a cornerstone of the Fever's future. Her presence outside basketball signals exactly where her brand is headed. headed. Looking ahead to 2026, it's clear that Clark isn't just a player. She's a multi-sport, multi-platform force, carefully shaping her legacy both on and off the court.
Clark taking a photo here with the kid, and a kid actually got the Caitlin Clark's on, if you noticed. Yeah. Got the CCs on. And what's the big deal? What's the big deal, KTV? Shout out to offseason Caitlin Clark source. The location: Michael Jordan's private golf course. GOATs recognize.
The LPGA had never seen anything like this. Basketball stars swapping their jerseys for golf bibs. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull weren't just along for the ride. They helped turn Clark's round into unmissable TV. The Golf Channel gave it live coverage usually reserved for major championships, and commentators couldn't stop raving about the electrifying chemistry between these fever teammates.
Oh, let's go. Did they see you? Yeah. Okay. So unserious. Did you put snacks in here? Yeah. You guys want to get out here and hit it? Hit it hard. We're here to support. You guys look like you're literally about to play basketball.
Sophie fully embraced her caddy role, bringing her signature sense of humor to the course. She even joked about hoping she wouldn't get booted from the group. Her lighthearted energy was a stark contrast to the usual, more serious caddying vibe, making the event far more entertaining for fans watching from home. Sophie had an uncanny ability to keep the momentum and excitement alive throughout the round. Then came a tense moment, one that could have turned ugly. During a playful swing, Sophie accidentally sent a drive toward a fan. For a brief moment, the crowd went silent, cameras zoomed in, and everyone held their breath. Golf rarely sees celebrity caddies accidentally striking spectators, and the mood instantly shifted from fun to worry.
And then comes along her teammates.
Yeah, Sophie delivered something. For right. F-O-R-E. Felt a little bad, but you know what you do? You run over to the rope line and say, hey, I'm sorry, I'm gonna give you a hug. Look at all these guys now fainting, trying to say, hey, it was me, you hit me, Sophie, you hit me.
They got great personalities, the Fever girls. She was straight down there. They've had so much fun out there today. And she did say before she hit that ball, she said, get back, because this could literally go anywhere.
Are you okay? Yeah. Seriously.
But nice of her to say, are you okay?
Clark's reaction was immediate and flawless. She turned what could have been an awkward mishap into pure comedic gold. The fan, unfazed, admitted it was worth getting hit, and Sophie instantly shot back with, says your wife, sending the crowd into roaring laughter. Her sharp humor turned a tense moment into unforgettable entertainment. The chemistry between the three Fever teammates was undeniable, effortlessly translating from the basketball court to the golf course. Their playful banter felt genuine, not staged for cameras. Clark, Cunningham, and Hull clearly enjoyed being around each other, and it showed in every interaction. They celebrated each other's successes, laughed off the mistakes, and supported one another through every shot. Their authentic friendship gave fans a rare glimpse into elite athletes simply enjoying themselves. The Golf Channel interviews showcased their personalities beyond the basketball court. Lexi Hull, who plays golf often thanks to her boyfriend's love for the sport, brought genuine insight to her caddy role, reading course strategy and club selection better than most celebrity caddies. Sophie Cunningham added her own flair, delivering a Happy Gilmore moment that reminded everyone this day was as much about fun as it was about competition. Her wayward drive became an instant highlight, and she didn't let it shake her confidence or humor. Instead, she fully embraced the comedy of the situation. Fans even started chanting for Cunningham and Hull to re-sign with the Fever, to which Sophie fired back with a pointed, "Tell them to pay us." The remark cleverly nodded to ongoing WNBA contract talks, highlighting players' push for better salaries and greater control over their careers.
Lexi Hull! Show Caitlin how it's done. Don't hit me one, Lexi. I'll try not to, thank you.
Don't break my driver now.
Yep.
Support it.
The caddy dynamic proved that Clark's star power only multiplies when she's surrounded by the right people. Her teammates brought their own personalities and fan followings to the golf course, creating storylines that went far beyond Clark's performance. Together, the trio turned the event into must-watch TV for both basketball and golf fans. But while the laughs and camaraderie were real, something much bigger was unfolding behind the scenes. Something no one saw coming. Remember when I said Clark broke a record that even Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan would respect? Here's what actually happened. The LPGA has been chasing audience growth for years, but nothing could have prepared them for the impact of Clark stepping onto the course.
How big is Caitlin Clark on the LPGA? Last year, according to media data tracked by Gamebridge, there were 395 television segments that mentioned Caitlin Clark and the Wnba. On the Pro-Am day alone, there were 2,693 posts on X mentioning Caitlin Clark playing in the Pro-Am that generated 241,000 engagements and 18 million impressions. Damn, that's them big girl numbers. Them big girl numbers. The tournament's Instagram account saw a 591% increase in views year over year, while the tournament's website saw traffic increase by 121%.
Clark didn't just draw basketball fans to golf. She brought crowds the LPGA hadn't seen since Tiger Woods' heyday. Galleries at Pelican Golf Club stretched farther than anyone anticipated. Parking lots were packed hours before the first tee, and merchandise stands ran out of Clark-themed items by noon. The pro shop had never experienced demand like this for a single player. Attendance skyrocketed immediately, with reports showing increases of up to 1,200% compared to past Pro-Am events. Normally, Pro-Ams attract modest crowds following their favorite golfers, but Clark changed everything. From tee to green, the energy was electric. Fans shouted her name, cheered every putt, and even chanted MVP. Security had to bring in extra staff just to handle the surge. Quietly, Clark had transformed the event into something extraordinary.
We're not shocked anytime that Caitlin Clark provides record-breaking numbers in viewership, as we've seen her do over and over in the WNBA. The WNBA seems to be the only league to not appreciate it, though. They seem to be the only league that want to make it about people, others, you know, and that's just not the players that like Angel Reese who scream "Me Too" when they can't even get ratings without Caitlin Clark.
But the crowds were only the beginning. Viewership numbers absolutely shattered LPGA records as the Golf Channel rolled out live coverage usually reserved for major championships. They overhauled their programming, added extra cameras, and deployed multiple commentary teams. Social media buzz skyrocketed, and streaming numbers reached levels normally seen only at the biggest tournaments of the year. The contrast was striking. While the WNBA spent 2 years allowing Clark to endure both physical and mental challenges, the LPGA treated her like royalty. From the moment she committed to play, the league recognized the opportunity. They promoted the event aggressively, launched exclusive merchandise, and organized autograph and photo sessions. Golf Channel commentators didn't hold back, openly critiquing the WNBA for underutilizing Clark's star power and crossover appeal. They discussed the lack of support she received during intense physical play, highlighting how the league missed countless chances to showcase its most marketable player.
Be honest and say what it truly is, which is it's the Caitlin Clark effect. It's the Caitlin Clark show, the golden goose, the needle, not the needle movers. She is the needle. And rather than give her flowers and respect what she is truly doing for everybody around, because as you can see, everyone is trying to get paid now in the WNBA based on Caitlin Clark's numbers that she brought in and things like that. They'd rather try to lie and convince themselves that it is about other people, which is absolutely disgusting.
The LPGA went all out for Clark, setting up autograph zones, special programming, and giving her the full Tiger Woods treatment because they understood her immense value. She was scheduled for prime tee times, paired with fan favorite golfers, and every detail of her experience was carefully crafted to feel exceptional. The organization knew that Clark's presence could lift the entire sport. Coverage was extended from early morning to late evening, with interviews featuring her throughout the broadcast. Commentary constantly highlighted her crossover appeal and the impact she has on women's sports. The production quality rivaled that of major championships. Clark didn't just participate, she shattered LPGA attendance and viewership records, proving her influence goes far beyond basketball. Wherever she goes, she attracts new audiences, and her authenticity resonates with fans across multiple sports and demographics. This historic day sent a powerful message. When a league embraces its biggest star instead of taking them for granted, the results can be extraordinary. Every so often, an athlete does something that makes you stop everything just to watch. Clark stepped up to a 35-foot putt from the logo on the 10th hole, with the gallery packed around the green like it was the Masters. Fans lined the ropes 5 deep, even climbing trees for a better view, while security positioned themselves strategically to manage the crowd's energy. This wasn't just any putt, it was Clark's chance to show that her hand-eye coordination translates seamlessly across sports. The distance demanded perfection. Too hard, and the ball would roll past. Too soft, and it would die short. Add in the slope of the green, and even professional golfers often miss putts like this. Clark crouched behind the ball, carefully studying the line. Lexi Hull, acting as her caddy, offered subtle advice on the breaks of the green. The crowd hushed to whispers. Cameras shifted to capture the moment from every angle, and Golf Channel commentators braced for either a triumphant roar or a collective sigh.
For good vibes, you know? And shooting for not hurting anyone.
The ball glided across the green with flawless speed, heading straight for the hole as thousands of fans collectively held their breath. You could feel the exact moment everyone realized this putt might go in. The crowd's excitement built slowly at first, then erupted as phones appeared to capture the historic moment. Clark walked alongside the ball, her eyes tracking every inch as it neared the cup. When it finally dropped, the roar was thunderous, the kind of sound reserved for March Madness buzzer beaters or championship deciding shots. Clark threw her arms high in triumph as Sophie and Lexi rushed to celebrate with her. The gallery went wild, fans jumping, cheering, and high-fiving strangers as if a title had just been won. What makes this moment even more remarkable? Clark accomplished it while still recovering from injuries that had sidelined her WNBA season. Her ear injury had affected her balance for months, and ankle issues limited her mobility during the playoffs. Yet here she was, moving freely and effortlessly across the golf course, showing no sign of restriction.
You got it too? Just continue to work the cameras back. Yep.
Hey guys, make sure one item and don't reach out for it.
Can I get a photo with you? I got one more. Thank you so much. Can we have a photo with you?
Don't let these people push you past.
I'm trying to get behind him. I'm on the other side of it. Hold on,
Clark looked completely unstoppable, moving with the confidence of someone ready to dominate again in 2026. Her swing was flawless, showing no sign of hesitation or adjustment for past injuries. She strode across the course with the same energy and intensity she brings to the basketball court, and her competitive fire was evident in every shot, whether it soared or fell short. The Golf Channel couldn't stop replaying her putt, and social media erupted almost instantly, drawing comparisons to Tiger Woods at his peak. Clips went viral within minutes. with basketball fans who had never watched golf sharing every angle, and golf fans eagerly asking when she might appear in future tournaments. That putt became the defining moment of a day that redefined what it means for an athlete to excel across multiple sports. But what Clark achieved that day went far beyond a single shot. She showed every sports league how one athlete can become a movement, lifting not just herself, but the profile of women's sports as a whole. Her record-breaking performance at Pelican Golf Club proved that crossover stars can create opportunities for entire leagues. The LPGA recognized her value immediately and gave her the platform she deserved. As we look ahead to the 2026 WNBA season, it's clear Clark is returning stronger than ever, not just with her basketball skills, but with a brand that demands respect. Her golf success proves she's ready for whatever comes next, and her injuries are behind her. If the WNBA wants to maximize her impact, they'd be wise to take a page from the LPGA's playbook and treat her like the crossover icon she has proven herself to be. Do you think the WNBA will finally recognize Caitlin Clark's true appeal? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.